So the question is not is water wet, but is Potter wet?
I'm gonna shove that cricket up your ass.
Ooh, we're in trouble.
So no one actually gives a shit about your opinions, but
This is not what the podcast really is.
The Ready Set Radio Show.
I'm
still
crying.
Thanks to Julie and Drew for our new music.
So is water wet?
Well, I think water is wet, but water is, I don't know. I see both sides of the fence there. Like, water can't be wet because you can't put water on it to make it wet because the water you put on it becomes part of the total. But on the same token, when I touch water, it's
But then
wet.
the
That's
total-
my hand being wet,
The total is wet.
I guess.
What is the definition of wet?
Potter.
how the fuck am I supposed to know?
No, he was saying you are the definition of wet.
Oh, that is true.
But now that you mention it, Google
I can
it.
be a little moist.
You got a laptop over there or something?
I got some.
He's got some tools
over here.
Yeah,
some tools, some
That's an
aces
argument
up
I've
his
seen
sleeves.
a while is like people really get into heated arguments of like, is water wet?
Yeah.
I'm like, sure, who cares?
Water makes things wet.
Yeah, water makes
Water,
things
a
wet.
colorless, transparent, odorless liquid that forms the seas, lakes, rivers, and rain.
No, we need the
as the
definition
basis
of
of
wet.
the fluids.
We need the definition of wet.
Wet.
Wet is the word we are looking for.
Dumb.
I don't think you are.
Thank you.
I like those glasses.
Can it be both?
I think it is.
Can't water be both
Well,
wet
yeah,
and make
it
things
would-
wet?
covered
But
or
being wet is
saturated
what
with
makes
water.
things wet, right? So like water is wet.
I suppose,
Well-
but if nothing is in said water, then nothing is wet because it's just water.
All right, so how about you guys like, share, and subscribe?
Don't forget to like, share, Don't forget. Look at that. New graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
So Beard, I had a little vision of you the other day, and it got me thinking about something we all could talk about on the podcast. I had a daydream of you getting the shit beat out of you by Grimace from McDonald's, and then I was like,
I would totally take Grimace. Are
I
you
know
kidding
in
me?
real life you could. It was
I
just,
don't know, man.
It was funny.
He's a big dude.
You tripped.
Yeah, the
You
bigger
tripped-
they are, the harder they fall.
You tripped and fell. You stumbled over your feet, and you got the advantage. You had him for a minute.
Yeah, Grimace got the advantage.
But like out of product,
a purple shape with legs got the advantage.
out of all the famous product mascots that are out there, which ones do you know for a fact you could take in a fight, and which ones you couldn't?
I'm pretty sure I could beat Little Debbie.
I have a list.
I'm pretty sure I could take
Would you
Little
guys
Debbie
like
in a
to?
fight.
Would you guys like to weigh in on your chances with
I
my
think
list?
this is going to be great to talk about.
I got one for you. Y'all remember those commercials for some depression medication? I don't remember. It might have been Zoloft, and it was the little cloud that was walking along in the rain and was sad and everything.
You could kick the Zoloft cloud's
I'm
ass.
pretty sure I could take him.
What if it had properties of real clouds like lightning and stuff?
I don't know about that. And then of course there would be the fact that you can't.
How about this?
Clouds don't have arms.
All right,
Yeah,
you
strike a
guys,
cloud.
you guys, tell me. Do you think that Potter, in a fair fight, could kick the shit out of the Pillsbury Doughboy?
Can anybody?
Probably.
Absolutely.
Depends how
Yeah.
big he is, because the Stay Puft's supposed to be small, but in Ghostbusters, she was really big.
Well, but does it? Can you do any damage to the Pillsbury Doughboy?
I mean, you can put them in an oven.
You can make him go.
No, he. Oh, well.
Oh, damn! I like. See,
Jesus.
you're thinking about
Holy
this right.
hell.
You guys
Is that
get on
intense?
his page.
Is that too much?
Get on his page,
Did I go too far?
Mr. Jason.
No, I don't think so.
Mr. Jason, do you think in a fair fight you could take Colonel Sanders
Oh,
in his prime?
Yeah, no.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I
And
wouldn't
besides,
want to have to deal with the Colonel
Look at
in
that
his prime.
mustache.
Right.
Psh, can't take that.
Beard, you get Ronald McDonald. Think you could take him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a clown.
So is John Wayne Gacy. Can you trust those clowns?
I didn't see that one coming, dude. Wow.
I'm giving myself the next one on the list because that's just fair, and it's Mr. Clean. And I think I can, but I've never seen the lower half of his body. So if it's just the upper torso, I got a good chance.
Isn't
Dude,
he a
his-
genie?
I don't know. No,
I thought he was just a really like shiny, clean, jacked dude. Like,
Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean.
I mean, I'd fight him, but I'd have to hit him with my car first. Like, he's a big dude.
All right, what about Mickey Mouse?
Well,
his-
yeah, I
whip his
guess
ass, right?
he is a mascot. Well, I mean, Yeah, I suppose.
Or what about one that has?
That's hard to think about, isn't it?
That one threw me off. I
Like he's
wasn't
really
ready.
strong. Doesn't he like lift rocks and shit?
Yeah, he's a cartoon, man. They have cartoon strength. It's ridiculous.
Right. We have to
When
take that into
necessary.
consideration.
Yeah.
Here's one to consider too. What about Tony the Tiger?
Oh, no.
He's friendly, but
He's
Yeah.
also a tiger.
He's still a tiger.
He's still a tiger.
But he's also a cartoon tiger.
And he's hungry.
I don't know.
Again,
about
cartoon strength, dude. Like,
Okay, in that same vein, then let's talk about Toucan Sam and Captain Crunch.
Oh.
Toucan Sam's got flight.
right. Yeah, there ain't going to be no fight there. He's just going to go away.
Captain Crunch has decades of fake military experience.
that. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
military.
the Kellogg's
He's like
Navy.
He's got like 3
He's
decades of
fucking
stolen
seen
valor.
things, y'all.
And the Tricks Bunny.
Oh,
If you can
no, I
catch
don't
the
know.
Tricks Bunny, probably you can kick his ass.
Probably, but I don't think you can catch him.
Yeah.
Tricks are for kids, bitch. What about Chester Cheetah? He's still a cheetah.
He's
but
too cool, man. I don't think I'd
but
want to
he's
hurt
like-
him.
I don't think I could bring myself to do it.
And again, cartoon strength.
Yeah,
man.
cartoon strength. Yep. Cheetah.
What about
He would fight dirty for sure.
what about
Yeah.
You know it, dude.
Right.
You know it.
all right? What about Potter in a steel cage match with all the Keebler elves?
I got
Actual
Potter.
size.
I got Potter in that one.
I don't know how many elves there are.
Yeah.
I think the most I've seen in a commercial is like 12 or so.
Yeah, but
is there-
those
is
are
there
cartoon
hundreds?
elves, and they're small ones, dude. He would just he'd just be
Yeah,
punting
I
them
don't
left
know
and
about
right.
that.
They wouldn't stand a chance.
The ones on the outskirts are pelting him with cookies.
Yeah,
You son of a bitch.
and I'm telling you, that's
can't eat
a
that
way to go
fast.
right there.
All right, here's a hard one.
I can't eat that many fudge stripes.
Here's one we can't beat, man. Jolly Green Giant,
Oh, no.
right? But his little Sprout friend, what was his name? Sprout? I can't remember. The little guy.
You know how you eat an elephant?
One
One bite at a time.
That's right.
Only this is green, so ain't gonna be talking about acid
You're
reflux
gonna
or
whoop in the
anything.
ass of the Jolly Green Giant 1 inch at a time. That big toe, bitch. We talked about this one the other day. The Burger King guy from like the 90s and 2000s. Apparently, they still have him.
Yeah, he's the Burger
yeah,
King,
the
dude.
real
He's
Burger
the master.
King.
Yeah, the
With
Burger
the big
King.
rubber face. He's creepy. He's a
Yeah,
stalker.
dude. No, he's got a mask on.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just a mask; it's a whole big ass rubber head.
Yeah.
Deeply unsettling.
He's very Michael Myers with his mannerisms in
Little bit,
commercials. Just
little creepy. Yeah, little creepy.
okay.
That being said, I think I could take him.
How about the Aflac duck?
Oh, dude,
gotta catch it.
I am an
I bet-
animal lover. I do not want to be messing with no ducks, dude.
Yeah.
So does the same go true for the Geico gecko? He's cool as hell.
He is cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
No,
All right, he gets a pass. Mm-hmm. But what about Mr. Peanut's ass?
I kind of want to like hang out and talk to him in that British accent.
the
Right.
Geico gecko.
Yeah,
Let's do it right now. Hello, mate. How you doing?
that's pretty good, dude.
Man, thank you for having me on the show.
That was pretty good. Yeah, you're
You want
welcome.
to buy some fucking
Thank you
insurance?
for coming on the show. Tell me about what are you selling?
Dick insurance. $1 a week. I'll insure your dick. Oh my god!
All right, there it is.
I got 2 left, and they're both badasses. I don't think that either of us could beat them in a fight. Number 1 is the Coca-Cola polar bear.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want no
no,
smoke.
I-
Even
Absolutely
as
not.
I
friendly
don't want no
and
smoke.
Christmas spirited as that bear is, I don't want no smoke.
Yep.
And the last one is the Kool-Aid man. Man, if he came busting in here right now to fight,
Dude, if he messed up this set, I would whoop his ass.
he tried to. He's made of glass and ice.
He's made of
and-
glass. You need a rock.
He'd drain his ass.
Hold on.
got a rock?
If we're gonna ask the question, is water wet? Then we got to ask the question: Is the Kool-Aid man the Kool-Aid or the container?
I think he's the container.
No,
I
he's
think
the combination of the both.
The-
No.
Wait, are you saying the pitcher comes alive when the Kool-Aid is entered?
Yeah.
So then that's an easy win right there.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's all 4 of us.
I don't know, man.
I'll get on my hands and knees behind him and you can push him.
I think the container is his clothes.
The container's just as close, so
The Kool-Aid. He's the Kool-Aid man, not the Kool-Aid pitcher man.
so he could be different colors and be the same guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll accept it, but I haven't seen proof of that yet.
Yeah.
Has he ever been a different color besides red?
I've
to
never
sell
seen it.
other flavors at all? I don't remember.
Kool-Aid man has arms, right?
He does.
And
feet.
are they glass?
Yeah.
Good question.
They look the same as the rest of the glass.
Right. Yeah.
good question.
So if that's true,
think
then
so.
if you
Look it up.
so I'm saying if that's true, and then we pour them out,
No
that's
more
game,
Kool-Aid Man?
dude. That's checkmate.
Whooped
dog.
his
Like,
ass. I want to find out real quick.
Okay, so his arms are the same color as the liquid.
That's weird. I don't
But they
understand.
don't have a white outline or nothing?
No.
so his arms are poking out through holes
So
in
maybe
the.
he is the fluid.
So his arms are poking out through holes in the pitcher.
He animates the pitcher
He
for a
just
head.
has a rim and a handle.
Yeah, and he's got a shirt on over where the arms poke out, so you can't see how they poke out.
All right.
Conspiracy.
So
They've been trying to hide this about the Kool-Aid man from us.
So clearly, the pitcher is not his outfit because he's wearing a yellow shirt and blue shorts and some shoes.
Yeah, that's true. So
I don't remember.
Maybe he's literally the.
I don't remember him ever being in clothes.
I remember
thought it was
seeing
just
him surfing and yeah.
That's not. Yeah, look
below,
Look
below.
below.
You got him below, but he's frequently wearing clothes.
So he does wear clothes. So the glass is not his outfit. It's
No.
him.
All right.
So the glass is his skin.
I sit corrected.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that's weird.
But there ain't not a top
Kool-Aid
on that
his blood?
skin, dude. We could
No,
pour
it's
him
not.
out.
Yeah.
We could pour him out.
Is Kool-Aid his blood or whatever? If he's
His life-
I don't want to kill the guy. I just want
it's
to
his
win the
essence.
fight.
Like, what happens if you throw paper towels at him?
And
Does
like,
he
fill him with
does
bounty?
he
Oh
die or
my-
does he just
yeah.
like?
The bounty
Does he
man.
cease to exist?
Is Bounty Man his dead his
We
kryptonite?
really-
Is
We should have been pitching
His
product
doomsday?
mascots against each other. Let's go
That's-
Kool-Aid Man versus Bounty Man.
That's right.
Right
That's
now.
right.
I love that.
If Bounty Man gets to use Bounty, I think he wins.
Yeah.
He also has an axe, doesn't he?
Okay, no, that's Brawny.
Oh.
That's not
That's-
Bounty.
yeah,
Bounty
Bounty-
doesn't have a person.
Oh, never mind then. The Bounty spot.
Bounty is the quicker picker upper.
All right, Brawny.
So if
I mean,
you go,
but the Brawny Man does look kind of like a bounty hunter.
he's a lumberjack. I'm
He's a
pretty sure.
lumberjack. He
Yeah,
has an axe, right?
Yeah,
Glass broken.
Yeah. And
Paper towels cleaning up.
yeah.
Kool-Aid
No
spills.
evidence.
No evidence.
All right, then. So the Brawny Man wins, and then in comes into the
Yeah.
arena Hamburger Helper Hand.
And then that leads us to our second question. The first one is water is wet. The second one is Kool-Aid sticky.
Is Kool-Aid sticky?
Yes.
Absolutely.
At a certain point, it becomes sticky. I don't believe right when he gets on you, it feels. Sticky.
You mean like maybe after you dump out the Kool-Aid man, he might become sticky?
Is that more dangerous?
I don't think this is that kind of podcast.
We already talked about that.
But if the Brawny man
Let him
takes
have
out the
his
Kool-Aid
fluids.
man, then it's just a lump of soggy paper towels and sticky, right?
And maybe
That's what
glass
that
pitcher?
ends up. That sounds like a fight nobody's gonna win.
Oh man. The consumer.
Yeah.
No, because they
Brawny-
spilled their Kool-Aid.
Brawny would win.
Right.
Brawny
okay.
would
Sell a
win.
bunch of paper towels. Look what it did. It soaked up the Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
Man.
it did exactly what you wanted it to do.
Ruined your childhood.
Yeah,
I wish we could animate something like that.
I'm sure we could figure it out.
We need more skills.
It would take a lot of time that we don't have.
Yeah, we could do claymation,
No, you want to talk about time we don't have?
Scary.
comic book,
Dude, I freaking love those claymation things, though.
claymation animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for the California Raisins Christmas Spectacular.
Yeah.
It's just I was big into the California Raisins back then. That's a mascot. What about the California Raisins versus the Hamburger Helper Hand? Let's say 6 raisins versus 5 fingers.
The hamburger helper hand is only 4.
That's what I said. I edited it. It's fine.
Yeah.
4. It's only 4 fingers.
That's funny.
You imagine the Hamburger Helper Hands just squishing the raisins because
Yeah,
they're just
that's basically what I'm picturing.
they're either made of
And
raisin
no,
or
just
they're
grab
made of clay.
them all up in a handful and just like
No, he grabs
I
them.
win.
He grabs them, crushes them, tosses them in a pan with some powder and some noodles and some sour cream.
adds them to the potato salad.
Here's your stroganoff, California raisin stroganoff.
So white.
I like that there was California raisins that played music. They were, they had like a jazz band or,
Yeah.
or R&B band, blues band.
Yeah, my mom used to have one of the, probably still does, if I'm not mistaken, but a big plush doll of the California raisin that played saxophone.
Yep.
I've never really known. Will you Google for me, please? Do they have names? The individual.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm,
they do.
I'm definitely.
I don't know if they did. If they did, I definitely don't remember it. But I remember collecting a lot, little figurines from fast food restaurants, like maybe Hardee's or something.
Right.
Yep.
Several times, and other products as well, cereals and shit. Like Raisin Bran used to have the California raisins as their mascot. You got that information?
Yeah,
They have names?
I do. They have names.
Oh shit! Well, give me a couple. Are they funny, like punny and stuff?
AC,
Like
Bebop, Stretch, and Red.
Red. I was hoping for like some grape puns or some wine
Right,
puns or
yeah.
raisin puns.
No,
Oh,
they're
okay.
jazz musician puns.
There was a contest that people could name them. So 3 of them were named
Skippy.
Ben into Sun.
Ben into Sun.
Justin X.
That's good. I like Ben in the Sun. That's great.
Grape. And Tiny Good Bite.
Wow.
They used to call me that in high school.
That's funny. I like that.
Hey, Beard, I hear you have notes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got notes.
You guys check this out. Beard's got something to say.
Pay attention, everybody. Pay attention. The Beard's got notes.
Yeah, I've got notes, and I recorded them in my brain like a normal human being. Can we talk about the people who go to a concert just to watch it through a 3-inch screen the whole time? You paid $80, stood in line, and shoved your way to the front just to hit record on your phone and hold it up like the Statue of Liberty's tech-illiterate cousin. Newsflash, you're not the band's videographer. That shaky, overexposed footage with the blown-out audio, you're never watching it again. And now my view of the lead singer is your elbow and 14% battery life. You're not capturing the moment, you're missing it. Put the phone down, let the music hit you in your chest, feel the bass, scream the lyrics, and then spill your drink on your overpriced shoes, because that's the show. Only thing worse than living in the past is missing the present.
Something's always grinding your gears.
Yeah.
I could tell you kind of get kind of a little in your feels about certain things sometimes.
Certain things, yeah.
Yeah. I can't say I disagree with you. Like, when it comes to concerts, like, I will film a few seconds, maybe a whole song, maybe like my favorite song, but I'm not looking at the camera. You know, I'm looking at the stage.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't film the whole show. And maybe if something really, really awesome happens, like visually, tech-wise. A lot of times I'll take pictures of like all the racks and stuff backstage if I have an angle on it or whatever. But I've always kind of been I want to experience the concert. That's why I pay my money.
Yes.
That's why I was there.
Yeah.
As
I don't like, I've been to a lot of concerts in my day, and I've never taken video of not one of them.
yeah, it just doesn't appeal to me.
It defeats the whole point.
Yeah, because you're not going to go back and watch it over and over
No,
again. It's
dude.
not going to sound as good as it did in person. So
Yeah.
just enjoy it while you're there. Now, I will say, as part of what I do for my job, I capture the audio of concerts so that it can be enjoyed over and over again. And I do think it would be super cool like it would be cool if a band captured audio and video of a concert, and then if whenever they get it edited or whatever, if you went to that concert, you get a copy of it.
The difference between that production and what happens in a phone is that's
significant.
And
I think it would be really cool if a startup band documented starting a band from concept.
You know, you would have to have a room with instruments all plugged in and hooked up to a mixer already, and cameras already ready to go. And
he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we do have that kind of room.
Well, I mean, some people have access like that.
Yeah.
And we have joked about and talked about the three of us starting a band.
I want to put it on the record. I think we should do it.
We think we should do it.
Yeah, we
should
need
do
people
it.
that can play instruments.
Yeah, we do
Well,
that.
we can find some of them, I guess.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
I know a guy.
But yeah, I think it would be cool to like film the beginning of a band before we ever even talk about style or genre or cover or not.
I mean,
or
we've made this joke before, so like we've already started doing that. All we got to do now is follow through.
All we got to do now is film ourselves talking about starting a band.
We finished. We're done.
Like I said, now we just got to follow through.
So yeah, okay, we can get together and film something, I guess. And if it sucks, we just won't show it to anybody.
There you go.
If it's awesome, we'll show it to people.
Right. I mean, if it sucks, maybe that's good entertainment.
That's the best part.
Hey, maybe maybe put it out anyway.
Just stream
Let
it.
us know if it sucks.
Stream it. You catch it live or you don't see it at all.
There you go.
Live.
There you go.
Live or nothing.
But yeah, I think it's a good idea. We should do it.
So we could start out as a fictional band, like an online band.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Let's say we decided we wanted to be a fictional band. Well, what are some of the best fictional bands that we could get taken from inspiration from, like Spinal Tap?
Well, I mean, Spinal Tap might even have to be the GOAT, but like, there's plenty good that we can take from like the Wonders from That Thing You Do.
Yeah, we've talked about the Wonders a few times on this show because that movie is so damn cool and that song is so freaking catchy.
And there's others too though. Otis Day and the Knights.
Otis Day and the Knights. From Animal House.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, that was a fake band. I always thought it was a real band. You did too, didn't you?
Dude, I thought
Did you think it was?
the guy that they had singing in Otis Day and the Knights was Otis Redding. I'm not even
They
kidding,
got you,
dude.
man. I mean, technically, the Blues Brothers were a fake band.
But I thought Otis Redding's name was Otis Day. Like I had it so backwards.
I wasn't sure if Blues Brothers belonged on the list because they started out as a fictional band and then became a band that recorded records. And like 99% of their songs were covers, and they went out and toured. But they were a real band that played shows.
They became a real band because of the fictional band.
And the other one I thought of that was in the same genre as that, where they weren't really a real band, was the Partridge Family. But then they became kind of a real band and did shows and stuff too. But like they were a fictional band to begin with.
I think it counts.
I think it counts.
I think it's like a spectrum, and that's one end of the spectrum, and then the other end of the spectrum is the bands that were real that became fictional. Like it goes the other direction.
Do you have an example of that?
No.
Let's see if we have, let's see if I have any over here, because what about Crucial Taunt, Cassandra's band from Wayne's World? Because she did real music, and I don't know if it was that actual band, but that was a fake band for the movie. And they played that Jimi Hendrix song, and that version's pretty damn fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Wow,
good.
what's the movie
that was a cool
Cannibal
one.
Corpse is in?
Ace Ventura.
Is
Yeah,
it?
Ace Ventura, but they're a real band,
Right.
though.
But they weren't labeled as Cannibal Corpse in the movie.
They weren't.
I don't think so.
Then that I would say that counts.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
What about comic books? What about the Archies from the Archie comics,
You're
Or,
over
yeah,
my head with
I
that
mean-
one.
or the Beats from that cartoon Doug?
Oh yeah, that one I knew about. That was just the band he was into. So
Just
yeah,
the
it's a
band he
fictional.
liked?
Yeah, that was like his band, I guess. You know,
You
like
hear the music on the show?
a time or two. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What about Oh Brother Where Art Thou, the Soggy Bottom Boys?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's definitely a good mention for sure.
And like the actual people that encompass that were like all stars in the bluegrass world, like Dr. Ralph Stanley and et al.
Yeah, there's some fantastic music in that movie, specifically the main song, The Man of Constant Sorrow. What a great song.
I believe that's Dan Tominski singing. He's in Alison Krauss's Union Station band.
See,
He's doing all the vocal work.
spoilers, man. I thought that was George Clooney.
Sorry. So that was George Clooney.
Do you guys consider
Spoilers?
Alvin and the Chipmunks into this category?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what I
fictional
was
band.
gonna
Yeah,
add.
it would have.
Okay. Yeah.
That one's got to be.
Here you go.
Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas album is one of my favorite Christmas records.
Does
Hell
Milli
yeah.
Vanilli count?
Oh shit.
Man.
There's a button for that there, Potter.
You know what? I think it's only fair because I think when you start asking if they count in several different lists, you can make an argument either way. And I want Milli Vanilli to get some love because I loved their music. And then when I found out that it wasn't them singing it, I was still like, well, then who was it? And then it was like these three other singers. And I was like, well, give me their names and give me their next record because I liked that stuff when I was, 8, whatever what it was. But they got their kudos, but they took away their awards and stuff, which they should have. But they should have gave them to the person that actually made the songs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we say the Monkees?
The Monkees, I wasn't sure if the Monkees counted. It's one of my question mark ones because
The Monkees was a real band.
because they became
they became a real band. It started off just as a TV show.
Yeah, they were
Right.
totally fictional. And then they were like, well, we can play some music. We can play songs and do our own stuff. And those records were horrible. But they started as a fake band and then became a real band. So I kind of count them.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like
What about
the
Josie?
OGs, maybe?
What about Josie and the Pussycats?
I mean, yeah, it's a fictional band, but
No, I mean, I like the movie and I read the comics a little bit, like whenever there was one line around.
That was
somewhere.
another one that goes over my head. Yeah, no, it's a fictional band.
What
I know,
about
but
Scott Pilgrim versus the World or whatever?
That was a cool
the
movie.
Sex
Hell
Bombs.
yeah.
That was a
Sex
cool
Bob
movie.
Bombs.
I love the Sex Bombs.
Yes. Fantastic.
How about I Need More Cowbell? Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
well, they were imitating Blue Oyster Cult, so like
right,
that's a real band.
Still, yes,
Fictional
it is.
member or-
But yeah,
fictional.
Fictional circumstance for that band. Yeah, I could see that.
Almost Famous, Stillwater. They're portrayed as an amazing band. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
cool band, but I like them and I like that movie, but I don't think they're not even close for me as far as like Spinal Tap or Blues Brothers or whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could put them on like a short list.
Right. Are we doing?
Well, we could talk about him because that movie's awesome.
Does it qualify or is it good? Is it a top? I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on what
whatever.
this list is. Yeah.
And we talked about
Where are we going?
We talked about the wonders from That Thing You Do.
Yep.
That's all. That would be on my short list.
I love that.
I thought that was a very clever spelling of it as well.
One that
Neaters.
one that I was upset that I didn't instantly think of, but was Wild Stallions from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah,
Not a very good band, but
I don't think like they mentioned the band several times. But do you ever hear any of their music?
Oh, yeah, they perform. Yeah. It's not good.
That's in what is that in Bogus Journey?
good.
At the end
But,
of the
like,
first one.
Oh, okay.
That makes it so much more legit because like how many of us is very
And at the
first
beginning.
band rocked like was actually good.
Probably Corey Taylor, if I had to guess.
No, I meant us in the room.
Prince's first band
Yeah,
probably
okay.
kicked that.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Marvin Berry and the Starlights from Back to the Future?
Yes.
It's your cousin, Marvin Berry.
And I only have one more, and it was a last-minute addition. It's from Get Him to the Greek, Infinite Sorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute train wreck, dude.
Okay, I got a slightly controversial one.
Bring
Ooh.
it. What you got?
What about the Gorillas?
Yeah, we discussed it because it's a real band,
It is.
but they're fictional characters.
they're all fictional characters.
Right.
And the same thing is true with Death Clock.
I was going to say Death Clock was the second one. that I was
Technically,
gonna
it's
add.
one guy in
what's-
Death Clock, but it's real music put out by Death Clock as a band, but it's cartoon
How do
characters
you,
that
how do
portray
you
them.
classify that?
Yeah, I don't know.
It
where
sounds
to put
But
like
we also
they
gave
made-
Alvin and Chipmunks a pass.
That sounds like the other end of the spectrum to me.
right, but Alvin and the Chipmunks music was to support their cartoon and other sales. Gorillas make music to sell records. I don't know how to classify it, Potter. You decide. We have both opinions, so you and Mr. Jason get to decide.
If they are making music to sell records, that's a real band.
That's what I think.
That's
real band.
true.
If that's,
a
the
real
main
band.
purpose of the art of the act. 'Cause
But-
I'm cool with fake
Then where do you
bands
put the
having
Monkees?
albums because Spinal Tap has a record, Monkees have records, but
the Monkees became a real band.
they did.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They start off as a TV band.
Whereas that's one end of the spectrum, whereas
Um,
Death Clock is the other end of the
well,
spectrum.
did
Right.
Death Clock started off as
A real band that went fictional.
Really, or was it a TV show? Wasn't it a TV or internet
I don't know the
show?
full backstory. I know them as a cartoon first, and then he put records out.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Because it was what was the name of that show?
Metalocalypse.
Yeah, Metalocalypse. Yeah, so they were a fictional band for the show, but then put out records.
Okay, so it went the other way.
Yeah, and it's like one dude who wrote and recorded all that stuff, and he made the show and all that stuff, and but he put out records. And Death Clock tours. They have a real band playing real instruments, and
Yep.
they show animated versions of it happening. Same thing that the Gorillas do. Usually they play behind a scrim. The actual band plays, and they show animated versions of the band plus other stuff.
And you start, with something like that, you can start talking about Gwar or Buckethead.
They're real bands. They're just gimmick bands, which
Yeah.
is totally fine.
Right. The like who is the some of the bands where the actual musicians do not matter. The characters that they portray are what matters.
Slipknot's like that with
Yeah.
the masks.
Yep.
ICP.
Man,
Yep.
the maggots are pissed at you right now. The members don't matter. But I mean, at the end of the day, they don't. At the end of the day, you can just keep replacing Slipknot and Gwar members, and
I've been through a few drummers, right?
Yeah.
Blue Man Group.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, at a certain point with Slipknot, it's like who would have to be gone for Slipknot to end? Like Clown and Corey, or does it have to be Jim and Mick? Well, who knows? Like, I thought
Give it some time. We'll figure it out.
Eventually, we will all know.
That one will sort itself out.
All right, so
Most of them do.
I kind of had a flashback to an early moment in my life where I got severely injured. Well, it's minor in the grand scheme of what can happen to the human body.
Yeah, you don't look maimed to me.
Early on, it was my worst injuries at the time, and I don't know why I thought about it, but I told you guys I wanted to talk about childhood injuries, and there's three that happened to me that affected me long term, and the first one was flying over the handlebars on my bicycle when the wheels locked up at the top of a very steep hill that was 50% gravel, 50% asphalt. Yeah, a lot of blood
Road
on that one.
rash.
A lot of peels of skin that were still attached. A lot of that, legs and
Yep.
elbows.
No buttons, Potter?
No
No
buttons.
buttons. Huh?
You got a whole plethora of buttons. Sound effects, lighting cues. Are the lights on top? I'm going to assume that was in response to your performance. Nice job.
Hot damn, let's do it.
You found the hot damn button.
Oh my God, that was so good.
I had
it ready.
I can relate with your over the handlebars. I was taking piano lessons when I was in like 6th grade, and I had this crush on the daughter of the school principal who was taking piano lessons before me and then stayed to watch the piano teacher's kids while I took my lesson. And so after my lesson, she was walking down the hill across the street back to the school, and I was on my bike, and I had my leather bag with all my piano books in it, and I was gonna follow her down the hill and go say something clever, I'm sure, because that's what 6th grade Mr. Jason did.
Smooth talker.
Had it loaded up, was ready.
It was ready. And about halfway down the hill, the leather bag of piano books makes its way into the front wheel, and then Mr. Jason, little baby Mr. Jason,
Oh, man.
becomes the wheel.
Was this before or after you got tall?
I was pretty tall already, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And so it was knuckles and head and
Finally.
kind of
Nice.
like that.
The boo one, dude. Hitting the boos there absolutely slayed me, dude. That was the funniest thing I think you could have done.
The good news is that Jennifer Green never saw me wipe out on my bike, and I was able to just exit stage right.
Well, I'm going to find her on Facebook and tell her all about it.
Yeah, I heard that.
Just tag her in a comment on this episode.
Yep, she has. That was her maiden name, so you can't find her now.
I wasn't going to try. Injuries. Who else has an injury?
The most memorable one that I have, and I still have a few others, but the most memorable one that I have is one time when I was a kid. We lived up in Boone, and it was very rural. And there was a big cow rural. I lived by a cow pasture. There was a cow pasture, right? And that's what it sounded like at night. And there was a barbed wire fence that ran right up along our property line at the backyard. And there was a couple of trees that we had that they were great climbing trees. And I was up in one, and I fell out of the tree.
You son of a bitch.
Down a little ways and landed on I landed riding side saddle on that barbed wire fence.
At least it wasn't saddle.
And I got ate the fuck up in one of my ass cheeks by that.
Did you get any full penetrations?
Dude, I've got multiple scars to this day on my ass from that shit. Yeah,
I believe it.
Show
Yeah,
it.
dude.
Get the camera.
I'll show you, but there ain't a camera. You ain't gonna see it.
We'll put that in right here. No, we won't.
No, we won't. There is no picture
Hit
of
the blur
Beard's
it out
ass
anyway.
that you're gonna catch right here. But yeah, no, dude, it got me creepy as fuck, dude. Come on now.
That's not okay.
I was cheering that there was no picture.
Yeah.
Who put
yeah,
the
dude, but
pictures
it was
on these things?
it was pretty
Feel free
it was
to
pretty
fix 'em.
savage at the time, dude, because it was like
Oh, dude.
like tetanus worries and
Yeah, dude.
and it was in the sweet meat, so like it was.
Were you in a situation that
torn
you
to
might
mess
have gotten
up.
in trouble for being there?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. Nothing like that. But I just fell a good ways out of a tree and
Lacerated.
got myself, dude. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, you were
Boone, there was
telling me.
just random fucking barbed wire fences everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
Put the
Out there
ass
in the
in
boonies.
lacerate.
Yeah, you were telling me about the barbed wire fence. And as
That's
soon
a
as
good one, dude. I like that, dude.
As soon as you mentioned the fence, I remembered another time I got hurt that I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want to get in trouble because I had snuck over the back of my house when I was a kid. There was a fence. I snuck over that fence, and then there's a field, and over that field is a farm, and over that farm fence there's a forest. So I'm climbing over fences to get to the forest.
Over the field to the farm
Right.
to the fence to
What I didn't
grandmother's
know,
house.
what I didn't know was that the farmer fence was an electrified fence.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
So I got zapped like a mofo on an electric fence. Full forearms and legs because I'm wearing shorts and I'm just about to grab it because I don't expect it to be anything except for wires to climb over like the barbed wire was. This is my first experience with an electric fence. Popped me. I thought about that one as you were saying that. I want to know, Potter, did you ever hurt yourself as a kid or just as an adult? Don't knock his fetishes, guys. Come on.
I mean, I've definitely hurt myself as an adult. I got my hand stuck in the lawnmower.
You got it stung by a wasp last week too.
I did, and
Hang
it's
on,
still
stuck
there.
in the lawnmower? How
It wasn't stuck. It was.
Hold it up.
You can't tell.
Oh.
You can't see
What?
anything.
How are you going to say some inflammatory shit like that?
I
and
mean,
not
it
show me
wasn't
proof?
stuck. It was. I mean, but I put my hand in the lawnmower. It was off, but the clutch was not engaged. So the blade was still spinning, and I was trying to clear the grass out, and it was not dark, but it was dusk, and I was trying to get finished. So I was going fast, and clogged up underneath. So I reached in there. I flipped it over. So it was upside down on the...
So it was pretty lower RPMs than full blast.
Yeah, it wasn't full blast. It just knocked me a couple times.
I did that.
I mean, I heard it was like... dum-dum, and I pulled my hand back out. And
I did that with my
it was
chop
fucking
saw.
terrifying.
I let a friend borrow my chop saw, and he returned it because I needed it that day. And I didn't look at it really. I just set it up.
Oh, no.
He had removed the safety from the right-hand side of the blade. So I made my cut.
That's not something you do when you borrow somebody else's tools.
I made my first cut, and then I moved my board, and then I went to go switch the miter on it, and it caught me barely. Like it was pretty low, but enough to cut through. And I was like, oh my God, because I didn't know it was gone.
Whew. Oh man, no, that's not cool.
Yeah,
that is not how
not
you
cool.
return a borrowed tool.
Yeah.
No. And like you couldn't tell from the left side because it's the same shape and size. And I got the whole handle here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't notice that right back here there was no plastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of chop saws, dude,
Uh-oh.
the bathroom is
How's
done.
the bathroom?
The bathroom is done.
Totally done.
Totally done.
Glass is in.
No.
No,
Oh.
No, I'm
not
still
totally
waiting.
done.
I'm still waiting on the glass. Technically,
gotcha.
It'll be here.
You should have known. You should have known.
It'll be here, but everything else is done. I don't have to do anything up. It's all hooked up. It works. Everything's good to go.
When we get to
Glass
see
is
the
just a
video,
final-
Yeah, you're still committed to
finishing
editing a
touch.
video, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
No, I got to be honest about a few things as a little disclaimer. It was a very small bathroom, and trying to fit a camera on any kind of stand in that bathroom and getting a good angle on whatever I'm working with became increasingly difficult as time went on.
so we'll get an edit of every time the camera got knocked over.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do as much as I wanted to, but I think I could make like a good 5-minute clip to catch like the whole thing and then show and then show another video for when it's all finished. You know, I'll do a little tour of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it'll
make
be
sure
cool.
to come over and see it. You showed me a picture of its current setup, but I've seen the steps along the way.
Yeah.
I'll see it soon.
It's very classy, dude. It looks like
I'm very much looking forward to dropping a deuce in
I'm
it.
about to
Yeah.
say, you're going to let me come over. Nice job.
damn. Yeah.
I was going to ask if I could come over and break it in.
No, you can't. You can come see it, but yeah. No.
That's very, man, I'm impressed. And I've
It's very cool
I've seen you
bathroom.
do other cool stuff with your dad and did a kick-ass job on this. I'm super impressed by it.
Thank you.
I'm glad you didn't need my help.
No,
But I
yeah.
would have helped. I totally would have helped.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Definitely.
Not a lot of room in that bathroom.
It's very, very tight, dude. It was hard for even two people. And it was damn near impossible for two people and a camera on a stand. So I did what I could. And
We're gonna get you one of those
when-
chest mounts for
yeah, when I'm, that would be cool, dude.
Get you a bro.
Next time I do something, yeah.
find it on Amazon.
But I'll do what I can and edit it into something, hopefully over the next 2-3 weeks maybe, and make something happen.
Nice.
I wanted to tell you guys about 2 more childhood injuries that I had.
Oh,
The one,
Let's hear it.
one of them is the first time that I recall getting a fairly painful injury and holding it in as a kid as to not get in trouble. So my dad,
because you were doing something you weren't
Yes.
supposed to be doing.
my dad used to do this. He used to throw anything that was knife or pokeable. He would throw it into boxes. He would throw it into the ground. He would throw it into logs.
Yeah.
Screwdrivers. He used to do
Monkey see,
screwdrivers
monkey
a lot.
do.
So my dad had this really long, 13-inch, real thin flathead screwdriver with a thin handle. And I'm just outside teaching myself how to do it.
Right.
The damn thing goes in here
Oh,
and out here.
whoa.
Ugh.
Oh,
Under
ow.
the skin all
and
the way
I,
through.
and I pull it out, and I know that I'm in trouble. because I'm not supposed to be playing with Dad's tools, not supposed to be doing things dangerous and whatnot. So I go inside and I go to their bathroom and I'm trying to like get stuff to clean it.
Oh dear.
And Dad comes in, he's like, what happened? And I tell him and he's like, does it hurt? Yeah. He's like, don't do it again. All right, I won't. He could have punished. I thought I was gonna be punished, like spanked. And shit, but he's like, you're okay.
Yeah, you already learned the lesson.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And I feel he was kind of like impressed at that age that I was like, I had hydrogen peroxide and bandages, and I'm trying to figure out how to clean a in and out puncture wound. You know what I mean? But it wasn't very deep. It was kind of like when you push a safety pin through the tip of your finger in elementary
under the
school.
skin. Yeah.
Yep.
It bled, but it didn't hit anything major at all. But it hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then the other one that's actually the most traumatizing that I still have effects from today is twice. I don't know how. I know I'm dumb. Twice when I was a little kid. On Air Force bases, I sprayed perfume in my eyes.
What?
And had to go get my eyes flushed. Because they have, at the commissaries and shit, they'd have like samples out.
Okay.
And I'd see my mom be like, and I'd be like,
Just walking straight into clouds.
And he didn't learn the first time?
dude, I didn't. And like the second time when it happened, I was conscious of it. I was conscious of the fact. Make sure the nozzle is not pointing that way.
Did it.
But I go to press it, and my finger slides off, so it kind of spins it
around.
So it's like right across the eyes. That's why I have that eye phobia. I don't like shit around my eyes. And then later on in life, I didn't do it. But we were at Tweetsie Railroad when I was like 13, and I got soot from the train.
Oh, wow.
Dude, that happened to me. The same thing happened to me, yeah.
Yeah, screw that. So
Interesting.
That's the one that really affected me. But like, those are things that I hate, you know what I mean? But there's things that I love. I don't know if you know this about me, but sometimes I get a little fanatical about things.
Yeah. I know how you are. I could name a couple of things about, like, right off the bat. There's posters of them sitting behind you. Like, yeah.
There's a poster. You think I'm fanatical about Johnny Cash? I am.
You're fanatical about Johnny Cash, the Beatles, and Prince.
I am very fanatical about Prince.
And Lost.
And I kind of wanted to share some of my love of
Those
Prince.
are things worthy of being
Bayside.
fanatical about.
They're worthy, in my opinion. So, like, check me out talking about how much I love Prince.
Check out Floaty.
Floaty's a fanatic.
I care deeply about things that barely matter, and I'm dragging you with me. This is Floaty's a Fanatic, and today I want to talk about Prince. Not Prince the artist or just Prince the legend. I mean Prince the human question mark in heels who broke the music industry and rebuilt it in his own glittery image. Prince didn't join genres, he trespassed. He walked into rock, pop, funk, soul, gospel, and R&B like, this is mine now. And every time he was right. He was tiny, he was loud, he wore blouses that could destroy governments, and somehow he made it all look effortless. I mean, this man wrote Purple Rain. He also turned around and handed out hits like Party Favors. Manic Monday? Prince. Nothing Compares to You? Prince. Your favorite artist's favorite song that they never talk about? It's probably Prince. He didn't just bend the rules. He changed his damn name to a symbol just to prove that he didn't need them. He became unpronounceable and he still went platinum. The thing about Prince is he didn't wait for the world to get it. He was it. He showed up every single time like the main character, and the rest of us are just lucky enough to be extras. You don't listen to Prince, you witness him. So if you're out there trying to make art, live loud, be weird, wear something that scares your dad, just know Prince already did it better, and probably in heels. Thank you, Prince, for being too much, for never dialing it down, and for reminding us that normal is boring and purple is forever.
No, dude, like, seriously, Prince, like if we had to vote right now for the greatest of all time and, like, there was no time to think about it, Prince would be my first answer, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Prince is my knee jerk for the greatest of in a lot of musical categories.
Yeah.
Which is why I made him my first Floaty's a Fanatic, because I wouldn't even say that Prince was a direct inspiration on any music that I ever wrote, but definitely underlying, for sure.
Yeah.
Like structure and pop sensibility. That all started with Prince with me, you know.
Absolutely. And it's coincidental that purple is my favorite color, but I'm like, dude, yes, absolutely.
Purple is forever.
Yeah. And then
Believe
that that Super Bowl halftime show was the greatest ever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it really
So
was.
good.
Like they
Magic,
should
dude.
have
It was-
credited
it was
God
magic.
in the special effects.
Yeah, like what'd you say that the lighting designer?
Yeah, the
gave
lighting designer slipped a 20 to God to make it rain so he could put purple lights on it. Purple rain, right there.
The plan is literal as fuck.
Yeah. And like the stories about Prince being like, they were like, oh, it's raining, what do you want to do? And he's like, play a show?
Play the show. We already talked about it.
Side note, real quick, doesn't pertain to anything. You have any idea how many times you just said like?
Like?
I'm just wondering if you were aware.
Probably would be a good time to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, so just like, share,
My
subscribe.
goodness.
How
Yeah,
about
that was a clever
You
segue.
fellas and your segues. I am so fucking proud of you guys. I love you guys so much.
Like, how much?
Hey, we're getting good at this.
Finally hitting our stride.
only took 50 times.
Yeah, and it's only been how many episodes now?
Half 100.
Send me something.
Yeah, it's only Potter's second episode, and he's killing it, dude.
It's crushing.
All right, hold on. Hold on. I feel some kind of way, and I'm not sure that I can articulate it about this damn water ain't wet stuff. I was just thinking about it. Like
You're still stuck on the water.
a little bit,
Or is-
just a little bit,
I guess he's wet.
because okay, what is the definition of wet?
All right, I have pulled up the definition.
You got the definition.
Damn.
The definition.
You want to talk about goat? He was ready for you.
It depends on if you're using it as an adjective, a verb, or a noun.
Okay, explain.
Interesting.
You got examples?
So adjective is something
How
covered.
is wet a noun?
Well, let him read it, and we'll find
Yeah,
out.
I mean, it makes perfect sense if you'd let me fucking get to it.
Got him.
Thank you. I couldn't quite reach the buttons for
All right, so the first one, as an adjective, it is covered or saturated with water or other liquid.
Right. So as an adjective, water
the
cannot
familiar.
be
Slipping on a red rock.
Well, I guess if there's more than one molecule of water,
Which wouldn't there always be?
probably. If there's more than one molecule of water, then the water is surrounded by water, so it is indeed wet.
But but once the water touches it, it becomes part of the whole. We discussed like if it was instant or not, and I'm not smart enough to know. What does Neil deGrasse Tyson say on the issue?
Right, we should bring him on the podcast.
Somebody
I'm
should
pretty
ask
sure
that
he
guy
would tell you
to
it's a
come over here.
philosophical question, and he has no.
Yeah.
He has nothing to put into that.
Yeah.
Probably have
I see-
We should bring Chuck Nice as well.
Yeah. do that.
Okay. So moving on. So as a verb, it means cover or touch with liquid and moisten.
Moisten.
That we don't say that word on this show. We don't
Diabolical,
that kind of
dude.
podcast.
Diabolical.
People turn off
He
the
got
channel
low
when
with
they hear
it
that
and
word.
everything.
Moist. Sorry to everyone listening. Moist.
Damp.
What was the other one?
Noun. How do you
Noun.
make wet a noun?
Liquid that makes something damp. I could feel the wet of his tears.
Oh yeah.
A person lacking forcefulness or strength of character.
Okay, so
Feel
in that
the
case,
wet of
water
his tears.
is definitely
Man.
a wet.
Our language
sure.
is
That's
stupid.
still an adjective. It's still a descriptive term.
Our language
No,
is dumb.
no.
Not according to Google.
No, a wet.
Dumb motherfucker.
The wet.
Jesus Christ, Potter, I'm sorry.
Dumbass.
Shots fired.
Shots received.
Got him.
Right in the gut, dude.
Oh,
My
man.
gut shot me.
You gonna make it to the next episode, pal?
Oh, dude.
You need some aloe.
If y'all
Yeah.
don't see me, I want y'all to look at this camera right here. You got that?
I wish I could see what he's
I
doing.
feel so threatened right now.
Oh my God, brilliant.
You know, we never did do his background check.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, you vouch for him. I told you if you vouch for him,
I
I'm
vouched
good.
for him.
Yeah.
He's your friend.
I've been
No,
going by an
he's-
alias for a long time now.
I don't even know this guy. He came up to me at a show.
You just showed up.
Showed up with a cape and a wand.
Let's put him on the spot, man.
Do it.
Come up with a scenario in stereo for us right now. Stop thinking.
All right, so you're on your first date, and you've just sat at the table. You just got your menus. Maybe you got some waters. You are locked in. You are ready for this date. You got to let out a quick little fart. And
That's a bad idea. That's a real bad idea. Ask me how I know.
Before you know what's going to happen.
This is before entrees make it to the table?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Oh, dude, I just thought of the one I know.
Where does it go? What song you got for me?
Why you got to be so rude?
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. I went straight to Bob Seger, dude. Ramblin', gambling, man. Because it's a gamble, and I ought to be rambling.
I feel like when we do these scenarios that our fictional worlds are different in our brains. Like
Very,
very
different. That's why it's a brilliant way to bring them out a little bit.
What about It Wasn't Me by Shaggy?
That's a good one.
Yeah, try to blame it on the dog. You're at a restaurant. Like, what are you gonna do?
I mean, I think Skinner actually wrote a song for that.
Give me 3 steps.
That smell.
That smell.
Pretty sure that's not what Leonard Skinner was talking about.
The smell of death surrounds you. I mean,
Take a shower, bro. Damn.
how's a shower going to help the smell of your fart?
I mean, if you're surrounded by the smell of death, then maybe you take a shower.
All right, so you pick up your date, right? And you get to the restaurant, nice, pretty fancy restaurant for first date, and you sit down and the light's low, and you get this look at your partner for the night across the table,
and one just squeaks by. Is that what you're telling me?
And then you fart, and then there's a pause, and then you hear, "Hello, darkness, my old friend."
That works.
I've come to talk with you again.
Man.
Or the Dave Draymond version. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I have a dreaded memory from, it must have been like 4th grade. I was sitting in class. I was right up at the front. To my right was Mary Claire. Oh my goodness.
What's up, Mary Claire?
Cutest little redhead. Oh my, I had such a crush. And I could feel one coming on, and I was like, I'm just gonna let it just kind of right. No. It goes. It was this awful squeal, and I look over, and she's looking at me, and I look at her, and I just like shrug, like I don't know.
It was the chair.
I remember. It reminds me of one time I had to fart in front of a group of people when I was in middle school at the bus stop.
Wait. Like the teacher assigned you an assignment?
No, it
this
was
Friday at 1:30, you're going to fart in front of this group of people.
No, it was just at the bus stop in the morning, and I had to fart. And I'm like, there's a group of people around. We're standing around
Couldn't walk
talking,
away?
waiting for the bus. And no, dude, it was a lifter. I just went for it. And then I was like, and everybody was like, dog, like, middle school, dude. They're just like, you're nasty, dude. Oh my God. And I'm like, hey man, I ain't getting a tummy ache for you or anybody. Like, it came out. I had to. I don't know what to tell you.
My dad always an all-star.
That's right.
Do you guys
Better out than in.
Do you guys have any kind of set timeline of when it's okay to fart in front of a significant other when you start dating?
Wow.
Because like it's not something I think that you decide. It's something that you feel. Like,
I think it's built up pressure in the
but
stomach.
you say that you don't get tummy aches for no one. Did you never like hold one in for a girl for a while?
Oh yeah,
for weeks and months.
Of course, but like when it just happens in the moment and you let one rip in front of a bunch of people you'd be embarrassed about, like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, you just gotta own it.
You gotta own it, dude. It's the only way through.
The worst fart I ever had was like, and do you take to be your lawfully?
Whop, dude. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, son.
Right.
Your butt is mine.
How many people get up there and like the stress of the moment? Like, that's
man.
got to be common. I don't recall that sort of thing, but it's got to be common.
A lot of people don't eat a lot of food at their wedding because their stomach's so torn up in knots from being nervous.
Yeah.
Because like you're standing up in front of a bunch of people, and for some people, it's one of the first few times outside of like middle school, where you're forced to read book reports and stuff. Which they should do more of that, by the way. More preparing people to talk to people.
Public speaking.
Public speaking is a good thing. I don't know what the hell I was talking about.
Yeah, I had a groomsman that like that bailed on my wedding. And I think it was for that reason, because he was like, man, I can't be in front of all those people.
Dude, most people apparently, and I don't feel this way, I don't know why, but I can't relate to it in any way, but most people are more afraid of public speaking than death.
Yeah.
It happens.
So like,
Yeah, that could be I could see that being a real issue.
I would like to
for some people.
normalize accepting your friends and acquaintances where they are in their life, and like don't be personally offended.
Yeah.
If someone's like, look, I can't.
You got to meet people where they're at. Dude.
I can't be a groomsman in your wedding because I have severe anxiety being in front of people.
Yeah,
cool, man. I'd love to still have you come to the reception and hang out, and maybe we'll do something. But
It would have been great if he'd have told us that, because he bailed without any warning.
well, there's been so much stigma on things like that where we in a day-to-day life, people don't have those real conversations. But I'd love to have my friends be able to like, look, man, I tell my friends, I don't do pool parties and shit, but I'll come hang out if that's cool. I'm not gonna be doing the water activities and the sunshine and stuff.
Right.
But I'll hang out in the shade and smoke my vape and drink beer and have laughs with you.
Yep.
Accept people where they're at is what I'm saying. Like, quit trying to force them in a box they're never gonna fit in.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right. Yeah. How did we get there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because Prince was wet.
Prince was totally wet.
Ooh.
I
I'm
might
pretty
have been
sure
wet
he's
for
still
Prince.
wet.
Fellas, this has been a really fun episode.
Yeah.
I've had a good time today.
You want to do it again next week?
Yeah, we'll see you guys in 7 days. Thank you guys for being here and helping out with the Ready Set Radio show.
The big 5-0.
We are Ready Set Radio. We'll see you next time.
Deuces.
I feel like I got interrupted 50% less.